Billy Wiz Gamer back online, and we're gonna do the Polyjuice plot. We need to speak to Professor Fig about getting into the headmaster's room so we can do whatever we need to do. We need to find out where that other one is, don't we? I want to track that quest. We want to travel to there, flame it quickly. We'll go talk to old Figgy Pudding, see what he's got to say for himself, see what the quest ensues, and basically try and get it done as quickly as possible. Hopefully I flew flame too far away. It's only 29. I'm going the wrong way though. Here we go. We're there. Figgy! Lots to tell you. Just sat down there, waiting for you. Fig, don't think I'm weird or anything.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A Polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy.
Just had it there
waiting.
waiting.
I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
I like the way they just ignore the red mask. Right, I am Professor Black.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Right.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Yes, let's go find the headmaster's house elf. Seems to be about 100 meters away, which hopefully isn't some long.
A moment of your Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this...
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside. Greetings.
Well, there you go.
I mean, out of my way,
Joke.
children.
Who's got boils?
What could the headmaster...
Didn't really tickle my funny bone, but you never know. Alright, come on. Get over there. Get down here.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is...
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Professor, a word? Professor
Mrs.
Black,
Kagawa.
again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder
Right, Great
why.
Hall.
Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Alright, come on, Black. Let's
What did
go.
we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are
Another
your
day.
manners?
Another day we'll sort that out. We don't need to sort it out now.
Headmaster, I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
What are these people?
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells.
Just want to talk to
Work
her.
on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about. I mean, yes, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
No.
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Nothing's off with the headmaster. We're not going to talk to anyone else if they're just going to slow me
I
down.
wonder almost daily why I accept...
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder
Just
if
flying
I
in the
might,
background.
speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Oh, we can
Well,
trust
yes.
Weasley.
He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
Right, here he
I
is.
want to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job.
There he is.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It
Come
is
on,
the
give me the
Black
password.
family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure
Did
blood
I?
forever, isn't it?
Oh, I should have been.
Close,
Should have said
Master.
that.
Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Right, toujours, whatever it is.
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Quick run. The Polyjuice is wearing off.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
Right.
Now, to speak
I've got the
to
password.
gargoyle.
Now, to the gargoyle. Oh, we done it. That's the quest complete. The Polyjuice plot. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was part of it. I thought we were going to have to go up there and get into the office, but we've worked out how to get to the office. And that seems to be enough for now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more. Billy Wiz Gamer over and